Welcome to how to make healthy fried chicken. So when I do my cooking videos on YouTube, my whole message is that you can make cheap, affordable, healthy, great tasting food very simply with minimal steps. And that's my whole philosophy. And it's all about how I live, how I choose to live. Uh, you know, and so many people have all these, things, myself included, that kept me against this. And so I set out on a journey to prove that it's possible. And you don't have to live off fast food, or you can't make excuses that you can't afford it. So we already did a healthy fried chicken attempt based off recipes online, and you saw the video series for that on my channel. Now I want to do it again because if you saw the end results of that one, things didn't really turn out the best. And basically it was because flour is not the best coating to use, at least not just straight flour. So I went out and bought some panko breadcrumbs. This whole can cost me about $1.50 if you just get the standard type, the store brand. And we have some raw chicken. Now this is probably enough for maybe 2 or 3 days worth, maybe less depending on how much you eat. So this cost about $6, but it was organic. So this can really last you quite a bit. And honestly, you're not supposed to eat that much meat for a healthy diet. For most of human civilization, meat was a bit of a delicacy. So we've kind of overindulged, and it's not great for our system anyway. And I know, trust me, it's tough because I love meat. Meat is one of my favorite things. But we do what we must. So, here we go with the healthy fried chicken. So ingredients, you have the raw chicken, you have the panko breadcrumbs, which you coat outside of the chicken. We will be using sliced peppers, which you can buy at the store, just as a little bit of seasoning, and some eggs, just to coat the chicken. It's very simple. And obviously you could add a lot of other stuff like salt, you can add cheese, but those things are not healthy, so we are gonna skip those. Let's get to work. So the chicken is already cut, but I just use my hands and that knife thing to flatten out the chicken more and cut it up to make it thinner. And this really just helps it sear better, and for the whole thing to cook better and for you to eat it and taste it better. I like it when it's very thin. I cracked the eggs and then I stirred it with the chopsticks. We're going to be tossing some peppers on top while they're being baked or fried. So there's 5 pieces of chicken. What we're going to do is fry 2 or 3 of them, I haven't decided how many, and bake the rest just to test out the difference. And the frying is not going to be full fried. So what that means is I will fry it and then bake the rest of the chicken all the way through. So simply just fry it for maybe a minute to get that texture, and then quickly take it off so it doesn't get too unhealthy. Now, also with the fried and baked, I will split those into ones that have been seasoned with the garlic salt and ones that haven't. Garlic salt is not the healthiest thing in the world, but I really want to test it out because I have it to see if there's a difference in taste. So we're going to dip this into the eggs, then into the breadcrumbs, which look kind of weird. I didn't know they look like that. And then we're going to throw 2 of these onto the stove that's heating right now. It has a bit of olive oil on there. Olive oil is the best oil you should use. It's the oil that's recommended. It's the oil that's recommended in the book 50 Secrets of the Longest Living People. And that's having said that, as a caveat, don't use excessive oil, because that's another thing in the 50 Secrets of the Longest Living People, which is And that's another thing in the book 50 Secrets of the Longest Living People, which is that you shouldn't use or consume too much oil. All done. It's not exactly looking like what I intended or thought fried chicken would look like, or at least it doesn't look like what it looks like on TV or on other YouTube videos, but nonetheless, we still have to bake it, so it's, you know, we still have some time. And don't forget, I'm adding garlic salt to maybe 2 of these, and then garlic salt to one of the baked ones that are not being fried. Spray the baking pan with no stick spray if you have it, and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. So here's everything on a pan. We have the red peppers on top. These are the fried, these are the non-fried, and this one has garlic salt, and I think these two have garlic salt. The others don't. So it's all done, but regrettably, or not regrettably, but just it kind of looks not what you would expect, except for the one that was fried. It kind of looks all right, but these, I don't know why they're so white. However, let's just try it out. I will start with the fried one right here. All right, here we go. It tastes like fried chicken, kinda. Yeah. The actual chicken, which is chicken thigh, is really soft and tender, and there's a crunchy outside to it. As far as taste go, not too much taste, but there's definitely that oily fried chicken-y flavor. Let's try one of these. This is the garlic salt baked chicken, I believe. Look how golden brown that looks, even though it's baked. Well, at least I think it's baked. Let's see. Oh, wow. I added maybe too much garlic salt, because that's like all I can taste. But in addition to that, I can taste the chicken as well, and also the crunchy outside. It's good, and from what I can tell, the chicken skin, it's more of a textury taste versus this, which is definitely more like a fried taste. Let's try this one. This is one that is not, there was no, I don't think there's any garlic salt added to this one. Maybe there was. That one's fried, by the way. Honestly, it just tastes like chicken. I can barely taste the skin on it. Some of it kind of just rubs off. I'm going to end with this one right here. This one, I believe, is, I think it's fried. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it seems to be fried. Same old, not too much taste difference. Also can't really taste the skin that much. There's a bit of skin though. And it's alright. I would say if I could do it again, I'd flatten the chicken even more. And, you know, just make some way so that the entire skin comes out more golden brown. Maybe fry it more. Add more oil so that the whole thing fries. Heat up the pan before I put it in more. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.